Beckham.
Miss Beckham rule.
Beckham, yeah.
So people are saying maybe there's a possibility to go back to like what was that? The European League again. So what do you think about that?
안녕하세요. 풋볼 포레스트입니다. 대한민국 대표팀의 캡틴 손흥민 선수가 10월에 A매치 기간을 마친 뒤 LAFC에 복귀하면서 다시금 소속팀에 합류를 했고, LAFC는 손흥민 선수가 빠진 사이 굉장히 좋지 못한 경기력을 보였었기 때문에 손흥민 선수를 복귀시키자마자 선발로 바로 투입을 시켰는데, 손흥민 선수는 대표팀과 소속팀을 오가는 바쁜 일정 속에서 경기를 치렀음에도 불구하고 또다시 득점포를 가동시키는 활약과 함께 맹활약을 펼쳤고, LAFC의 스티브 체룬둘로 감독은 복귀하자마자 미친 활약으로 팀을 캐리한 손흥민 선수를 극찬하는 인터뷰를 남겼습니다. 바로 지난 주말에 있었던 2025 시즌 메이저리그 사커 최종 라운드에서 LAFC는 콜로라도 라피즈 원정 경기를 떠났었는데요. 이번 경기는 사실 LAFC 입장에서 콜로라도 라피즈를 상대로 전반전 초중반까지는 팀 전체적으로 선수들의 체력적인 부담과 컨디션 난조 등으로 굉장한 어려움을 겪었던 경기였고, 심지어는 손흥민 선수조차도 상당한 고전을 했었던 경기였는데요. 이번 경기에서 손흥민 선수는 전반전 초중반까지 슈팅은커녕 볼터치조차 거의 가져가지 못하면서 너무나도 어려운 경기를 했었지만, 손흥민 선수는 자신에게 찾아온 단 한 번의 찬스를 정말 미쳐버린 클래스로 마무리를 지으면서 득점을 장렬시켰습니다. 손흥민 선수는 42분 순간적으로 왼쪽으로 침투한 상황에서 자신의 전매 특허인 스텝 오버 후 강력한 왼발 슈팅으로 득점을 노렸는데, 이것이 워낙 대포할 슈팅이었기 때문에 잭 슈테판 골키퍼가 도저히 막을 수 없는 골문 구석으로 빨려 들어가 버렸고, 손흥민 선수는 LAFC에 복귀하자마자 또다시 득점을 터뜨리는 그야말로 미친 활약을 펼치게 되는데요. 그리고 손흥민 선수는 이번 경기에서 득점뿐만 아니라 찬스 메이킹은 3회, 드리블 6회 시도 중 4회 성공, 크로스 5회 시도 중 3회 성공, 볼감 합승률 67% 등 경기력적으로도 미친 활약을 펼치면서 평점 8점대로 이번 경기 최고 평점을 받으면서 성공적으로 경기를 마무리했는데, 메이저리그 사커 공식 사무국에서는 손흥민 선수를 이번 경기 맨 오브 더 매치로 선정했고, LAFC의 스티브 체룬둘로 감독은 복귀하자마자 미친 활약으로 팀을 캐리한 손흥민 선수를 극찬하는 인터뷰를 남겼습니다. 그리고 스티브 체룬둘로 감독은 최근 불거진 손흥민 선수의 유럽 복귀설에 대해서도 직접 답변을 했는데요.
Beckham.
Miss Beckham rule.
Beckham, yeah.
So people are saying maybe there's a possibility to go back to like what was that? The European League again. So what do you think about that?
People say a lot of things. People say things about the weather, about politics, about my hairstyle. Nothing really bothers me. I don't really listen to it. Thankfully, I'm not too engaged in social media and all of that. To answer your question, I don't know. I can tell you that Sonny is incredibly committed to LAFC, and he wants to win every game he plays with us, and that will be the case for the remainder of this season.
Holding, he was in charge of Sony tonight. So what do you think about it? Was it efficient tonight, or what do you think?
No, Sonny had one chance, and he took his chance very well. A couple other moments. I think having Denis and Sonny with us for the entire week to prepare for a match is different than having them come in a day before the game. Both of them were traveling halfway across the world. It is what it is. We're very happy that they can play for their nations, and it's very important. But it puts teams at the end of the season, in decision day or in the playoffs, we have another international window, in a very difficult position. We saw it last year. We've seen it again this year. So it's not ideal, but we accept the challenge. And both of them and Matt and Nathan all have an opportunity now to get some rest, recover, and we can work on being better connected and playing better football together. I think we're a little disconnected tonight, the two up top included.
So it sounds like Sonny, his condition is the same as normal, even if after two of the national match.
Yeah, he only played a half the second game, so I'm not sure there was a huge issue. There's always a travel issue and time change, but Sonny is a very experienced player, and I'm not sure that affects him. I think time away from the group and time away from your teammates affects you more than maybe the travel and the extra minutes.
And last one for me on Son and Denis. You said their performance along with most of the other players tonight was not where you would have wanted it necessarily. is that for you just a matter of what they did coming off international duty fatigue, or what was not clicking tonight?
I didn't say it individually, I said as a group. And so I think, when players go away for over 10 days and we have sessions and we have games too, we're moving in one path, those players go with their national teams, and I have a very great understanding of that due to my own career. You work in a different way with a national team. It's a different type of style, it's a different team, different names, different environments, different cultures, different weather conditions, and to come back to your club and just to expect it to be like it was 2 weeks ago, that's not the case, and that's not that simple. And I think you really saw that. It took a little bit for them to get up and running with the rest of the group, and that has nothing to do with the individuals themselves or the effort or that they want to be here. It's just a matter of not spending enough time together. But now we have that time, and we're looking forward to fine-tuning our attack, our offensive organization, our defensive organization as well, over the next, call it 10 days. We'll find out when we play, I think tomorrow morning. Thank you for joining us. I saw an interesting match tonight, a team in Colorado who needed to win. I think they did everything they could. Thought our response in the first half, and especially after the 25th minute or so, was excellent. We had everything under control. Dangerous going forward, creating chances, got a goal. We're unlucky not to get a second. I think that really changes the projection of the game if we do. Was quite happy with the beginning of the second half. We were also dangerous at controlling. And then, obviously, after our mistake, we were put under a little pressure, and we didn't find the solutions to relieve ourselves of that pressure. We were a little sloppy with our passing tonight. Very uncanny in transition to be that sloppy and not as dangerous. I don't think it had much to do with Colorado as much as it was on our end. So certainly good to get a point and to finish the game obviously the way we did, but disappointed that we didn't play better, I think, first and foremost. A win wouldn't have helped us either way due to other results, but we're always looking at our performances, especially to end the season. You want to end on a good performance before you enter into the playoffs. But last week with a loss, this week with a tie, both away, not ideal, but certainly not going to knock us down, and we will use this to improve on and hopefully light a little fire in our bellies, because that's what we need. We need to, I think, get refreshed mentally and physically. Usually after international windows, we do struggle. We lose a lot of players. They have long travel, so that's always a factor for us. Saw again tonight. But we should be very well rested for our first home match in the first round of playoffs against Austin in a little over a week, and we'll be ready for it.
라면서 스티브 체룬둘로 감독이 손흥민 선수가 시즌 막판까지는 이적설에 관계없이 팀에 집중을 할 것이라면서 이적설을 일축시켰고, A매치에서 복귀하자마자 활약을 해준 손흥민 선수를 극찬했습니다. 정말 손흥민 선수의 이번 경기에서의 득점은 손흥민 선수의 전성기 시절을 떠올리게 하는 미친 득점이었는데요. 손흥민 선수가 메이저리그 사커 플레이오프에서도 이러한 활약을 계속해서 보여준다면 LAFC는 충분히 우승에 도전할 수 있는 팀이 되지 않을까 싶습니다. 아무튼 이번 영상은 여기까지고요. 저는 다음 영상으로 바로 찾아뵙겠습니다.